Hollywood's biggest names are caught in the same blazing catastrophe as thousands of Southern Californians, with raging wildfires tearing through the region. Nearly 180,000 residents have been forced to abandon their homes, and that number keeps climbing every hour. This relentless disaster shows no mercy, affecting both ordinary families and Hollywood's elite. The flames serve as a harsh reality check. Not even the glitter and glamour of Tinseltown can escape the fury of nature. Here's a look at some of the most high-profile celebrities who lost their homes in the LA fire. Number 15, Paris Hilton. On Wednesday, Paris Hilton revealed on Instagram that she was heartbroken beyond words after her Malibu home was completely destroyed by the California wildfires. The hotel heiress discovered the devastating news while watching TV. In her emotional post, she wrote, "Sitting with my family, watching the news and seeing our home in Malibu burn to the ground on live TV is something no one should ever have to experience." Number 14, Mandy Moore. Mandy Moore revealed the heartbreaking news that the Eaton fire inflicted severe damage on her Altadena home, which she shared with her husband, Taylor Goldsmith. The 40-year-old actress and singer took to social media, posting images of the scorched property, along with a heartfelt message. "Miraculously, the main part of our house is still standing. It's not livable, but mostly intact," she shared on Instagram. "We love this community and will do everything we can to help rebuild and support." Number 13, Ben Affleck, iconic actor. Ben Affleck faced chaos as he rushed to his ex-wife Jennifer Garner's home in the aftermath of the inferno. His £20 million Pacific Palisades mansion, a recent bachelor retreat following his split from JLO, remains unaccounted for amid the destruction. Other high-profile figures, including Billy Crystal, Maria Shriver, Eugene Levy, Diane Warren, and Kobe Smulders, were also forced to evacuate as the fires ravaged their communities. Number 12, Sir Anthony Hopkins. The Oscar-winning legend and Hollywood icon has reportedly lost his £6 million Pacific Palisades estate to the raging wildfires. Haunting images of the charred remains of his 4-bedroom home stand as a grim reminder of the fire's unforgiving destruction. This was the very spot where Hopkins often shared TikTok videos of himself playing the piano, now reduced to ashes. Adding to the heartbreaking toll, the £7 million grand estate of actors Adam Brody and Leighton Meester has also been destroyed. The couple, who appeared together at the Golden Globe Awards just 2 days before the fires erupted, lived in the sprawling 6,000-square-foot home with their 2 young daughters. On Wednesday, TMZ released gut-wrenching photos of their property consumed by flames. Number 11, Melissa Rivers. Melissa Rivers was devastated by the loss of her Pacific Palisades home to the relentless LA fires. The TV personality had purchased the £7.7 million property in 2021, but now the blaze has left her without a place to call home. On Instagram, Melissa expressed her gratitude amidst the heartbreak. "My family and I have safely evacuated, and we are deeply grateful to be unharmed," she wrote, sharing the news with her followers. Number 10, Miles and Kelly Teller. Miles Teller and his wife Kelly saw their £7.5 million dream home, purchased in April 2023, reduced to ashes in the devastating wildfire. Heartbreaking photos show the driveway, where a car now sits as nothing more than a twisted, charred frame of metal. Kelly took to Instagram to share her anguish, posting a striking image of the raging flames alongside a tearful emoji, capturing the heartbreak of their loss. Number 9, Billy Crystal. Words cannot describe the enormity of the devastation we are witnessing and experiencing, Billy Crystal and his wife Janice shared in a heartfelt statement to the Associated Press about their Pacific Palisades home. "We ache for our friends and neighbors who have also lost their homes and businesses in this tragedy. Janice and I have lived in our home since 1979. We raised our children and grandchildren here. Every inch of our house was filled with love, beautiful memories that can't be taken away. We are heartbroken, of course, but with the love of our children and friends, we will get through this." Number 8, Steve Guttenberg. In one of the most talked about celebrity interviews of the fire crisis, Police Academy star Steve Guttenberg told KTLA on Tuesday that he had been clearing abandoned cars from Sunset Boulevard and Palisades Drive to make way for fire trucks and emergency vehicles. By Thursday, he hadn't revealed the status of his home, but shared with The Times that he was preparing to assess the damage. Sunset Boulevard was a parking lot. Palisades Drive was a 2-mile parking lot, he recounted about the chaotic evacuation. Before you knew it, everything was on fire, both sides of Palisades Drive, and police were telling people to leave their cars and start walking. People were in hysterics, he said, painting a vivid picture of the disaster. People in wheelchairs, mothers trying to find their kids. His account underscores the panic and devastation experienced by residents that day. Number 7. Milo Ventimiglia. The 47-year-old This Is Us star was left shattered after the wildfire consumed his Malibu home. You start thinking about all the memories made in every room, and then you see your neighbors' homes, and everything around you is simply gone. It's utterly devastating, he told CBS News. Adding to the emotional toll, his wife, Yara Mariano, who is 9 months pregnant with their first child, was forced to evacuate with him on Tuesday, January 7th. Number 6. Eugene Levy, Schitt's Creek star. Eugene Levy, the honorary mayor of Pacific Palisades, faced chaos on the roads while attempting to flee the community. The smoke looked pretty black and intense over Tuscle Canyon, Levy described. I couldn't see any flames, but the smoke was very dark. His first-hand account highlights the harrowing conditions faced by residents as they scrambled to safety. Number 5. Anna Faris, actress. Anna Faris saw her £5 million eco-friendly home, where she lived with her family, completely destroyed by the wildfire. The Scary Movie star's once pristine 4,000 square meter residence now lies in ruins, reduced to a smoldering shell of its former self. Number 4. John Legend and Chrissy Teigen. This is surreal. I'm very scared now, Chrissy Teigen shared on Instagram stories as the Sunset Fire ignited late Wednesday in the Hollywood Hills. Amid the chaos of evacuating, she added a touch of humor. 4 dogs, 4 kids, and a bearded dragon walk into a hotel, highlighting the surreal nature of the situation. Number 3. Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson shared with News Nation on Thursday that he found out about the Malibu fires while recording an episode of The Joe Rogan Experience in Texas. I was doing the Rogan podcast and kind of ill at ease while we were talking, because I knew my neighborhood was on fire, he said. I thought, I wonder if my place is still there. But when I got home, sure enough, it wasn't there. Reflecting on the loss, Gibson admitted, obviously it's kind of devastating, it's emotional. You lived there for a long time and you had all your stuff. Despite the heartbreak, he emphasized that knowing his family was safe was all that truly mattered to him. Number 2. James Woods. Emmy-winning actor James Woods became emotional during a CNN interview while recounting the evacuation of his newly renovated Pacific Palisades home during the devastating fire. On Instagram, Woods shared a poignant moment. I took this from the deck of our beautiful and much-beloved home in the Palisades last night, he wrote on Wednesday. Now all the fire and smoke alarms are going off on our iPhones. It's truly heartbreaking. Number 1. Britney Spears. On Friday, Britney Spears informed her fans on Instagram that she had fled her home as the fires raged on. Driving 4 hours to a hotel, Spears revealed she hadn't been able to charge her phone for 2 days due to power outages. Her message offered a glimpse into the unsettling reality faced by those forced to evacuate. The California wildfires have left a trail of heartbreak and devastation, reminding us all that no one is immune to the power of nature. But even in the ashes, stories of hope and resilience emerge. Celebrities and neighbors alike are coming together, proving that community and kindness matter most when times are tough. It's a tough chapter, but one that reminds us to cherish what really counts: our loved ones, our memories, and the strength to rebuild. The road to recovery won't be easy, but if there's one thing we've learned, it's that even after the darkest nights, the light always finds a way to return. Stay safe, stay strong, and keep holding on to hope.